Alright, so I'm making French dips. I got a 2-pound chuck roast. I've got 1 stick of butter. No apologies. We'll never apologize for that. I've got 1 big white onion. And I'm going to just spread that all on top here. Hey, baby. He's a man of few words. So we're going to spread this all on top. Oh, that is a very pretty onion. I love, I love doing those layers like that. Spread that all over. Yum, yum, yum. Already smells good. All right. I like to use this. It's kind of a play on the Mississippi pot roast, but yet not a Mississippi pot roast. So I am going to add hamburger seasoning all over. A couple tablespoons. You can use the Montreal steak if that's what you like. I am going in with a pack of ranch. Just like so. I feel like the lady who invented this Mississippi pot roast, I feel like she just paved the way for so many different flavors when it comes to a chuck roast. So we're going to add that in. Put that in there just like so. Let me wash my hands. So instead of putting the peppers right in it, I'm going to put the peppers on while they're crisp. I want them on my sandwich, but I am going to add a little bit of that juice for that flavor. So a couple tablespoons of the pepper juice, just like that. And then I'm going to cook this on high for about 6-7 hours until it starts to completely fall apart. So I'll be back in, well, it'll be a second for you. Alright, so I use French rolls here, just the ones you get from Walmart right here. These are really good and hearty. And Bob wanted some pepper jack on his, so he's got pepper jack. Everybody else has got provolone. I'm going to put these in the oven 350 degrees for, oh, yeah, till they're toasty, cheesy, and melty and all the things. You know how you like your bread. Alright, got some pinto beans right here. They got some onion in them. That's what we had left over from the other night. I'm going to heat these guys up. We got some potato chips and some pickles. And, yeah, that's going to be it for sides tonight. I'm just saying, I'm tired, y'all. Alright, so add as much meat and juice on there as you want. Now, you can also take some of that juice and put it in a cup, make a French dip, or you can do it like we are and have a, let's slide that over that way, a steak and cheese kind of hoagie. It just depends on what you want. We're going to have a few potato chips here. And we're going to have some of these deli pickles and put one over there. And then we get him some pintos. Alright, so there is that steak and cheese sandwich. There's some chips, some of them leftover pintos on a pickle. Look. Pickle, potato chips, pintos. Oh my. Ha, was that funny? No? Okay, all right. All right, so we'll make some grilled pork chops, bone in. I'm using Italian dressing. You're going to put that on. Just kind of coat your pork chop, and then I will link this down below, my Amazon store. Badilla orange pepper. This is amazing on chicken and pork. I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the second time I've used it. So I wanted to use it before I told you if it was good or if I even showed it to you. But it is really good. So I'm going to coat those down. I've got some more pork chops over here. I'm going to let these marinate for about an hour before I put them on the grill. A little more Italian dressing. Woo! Okay, a lot more. Just do your thing over there. Just coat that on there. And that helps the seasoning kind of adhere to it a little bit. Little as much as you want. I wouldn't go too heavy-handed with it. It does have some pepper in it. It's not super spicy, but there is black pepper there. Give that a flip. Do the same thing on the other side. I've got 8 pork chops, I think. Yep, 8 pork chops. Spread it around. So I'm going to put the lid on this and let them marinate, and then I'm going to cook them. I haven't decided what I'm having for a side yet. It might be salad. I got some Knorr pasta size. That sounds pretty good. Probably salad because it's like super duper hot. Okay, so I just cooked these off of the heat for a couple of minutes just to get that smoke taste in there really, really good. And then I threw them on the heat and cooked them until they were completely done inside.
Alright, y'all, so there are those amazing orange pepper pork chops. We got our Dorothy Lynch and our ranch and the fixings for salad here. I got some iceberg lettuce, and then I cut up a cucumber, onion, tomato, radish, everybody's favorite. They can just put what they want on there, and I cut up some fresh strawberries, y'all. Alright, y'all, so supper tonight is very reminiscent of last night. We just thawed some chicken drumettes and we seasoned them the exact same way we did the pork chops and grilled them. They were absolutely delicious. But I'll show you everything else that we had this night too.
Alright, so there are the chicken drumettes. They turned out beautiful. There is some of that potato salad I just mentioned that was from this weekend. I cut some celery up for Melody. And then we got some lettuce and all the fixings that we had last night. Barbecue sauce for anybody who wants that. Ketchup. I got the tater tots still in the oven. I got to grab them, but you know what a tater tot looks like. Some extra mild wing sauce and some chunky blue cheese. And that's pretty much dinner tonight. And he is already in it. They look good, good, good. Alright, so I've got a pound of hamburger in there, and I've got one medium diced onion. I just cooked that all together and drained it a little bit. I'm going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes. You can add rotel. I just felt like tomatoes tonight. Go ahead and stir those in. Then you're going to want to add a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons or 5 teaspoons of garlic. You know what? Whatever you like, but I add about a teaspoon of garlic. I'm going to stir that in too. Ooh, I love the smell of garlic and tomatoes. I just do. Did I hit the camera? No, I'm sorry. I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of taco seasoning, as long as I can get it out of there. Are you laughing at me? I'm laughing at me. Alright, stir in that taco seasoning. And then you're going to add about 2 cups of chicken broth or beef broth, either one. So about half of a container. Alright, so I've added 8 ounces of pasta shells, which is half a pound, obviously. So we're going to stir those in and then just give them kind of a push down in there. Make sure they get that liquid on them. I'm going to have this up. I'm going to bring it back up to a hard simmer and then cut it back down to low and just let the heat do the work. You don't want to overcook those noodles. Alright, so I cut up some green onion and some cilantro. Both of these are from our garden. Melody is doing a great job out there. She's doing some of the work. So put that on the table, and if anybody wants it, they can put it on top of their pasta. I've got some fresh mushrooms and some fresh cucumbers here. And then I'm going to make this dip. It's the creamy deal, Sammy. I'm finally trying it. And I'll probably let you know the night I filmed this how it was. But I'll put it across the screen there. This is for 16 ounces of sour cream. I don't need that much. So I'm going to do my best to cut this pack in half, which I'm sure I can do if I just look at it good. Quite a bit of seasoning. We'll do one more. Alright, I'm going to stir that together, and then we'll have the pasta and some veggies for dipping and just be absolutely amazing. I'll put that in the cabinet. Alright, so my liquid has reduced by a little more than half. Right in there, those noodles are perfect. Sorry, steaming, really cooking. I'm going to turn my heat off, just like so. I'm going to add 1 pack of Velveeta cheese sauce. You know the sauce, the good sauce. We call it the Tamara sauce. It's an affection kind of thing because we love her. We're going to go ahead and just fold that in with that heat off. And now I'm also going to add about a cup of shredded cheddar, or anything you want really. Pepper jack would be good. I'm going to add that in there and fold that in. So cheesy. Alright, y'all, so there is that taco pasta. I added cilantro and green onion to mine. I got some of the dip over here. That stuff is amazing. Some of the mushrooms, some of the cucumbers, and that's dinner tonight. That's also going to do it for this What's for Dinner. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you stick around, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care, my friends, and may God always bless you.
All right, y'all. So I skipped one night. I wanted to leave this recipe down below. It does not belong to me. This is from Mandy in the Making. So make sure you check out the link down below. This is buffalo cheeseburger tater tot casserole, and it is absolutely amazing. Again, link down below. Check it out. Thanks, Mandy.